founder of Sacred Earth Connection. I have a very precious guest for you today, and this guest happens to be inside my hand. It is so small, known as a pine cone, and they have such a beautiful and important teaching for us about our desires. Each little pine cone contains countless tiny seeds. I hope that you can see them clearly. They are so small, and they are contained inside each little scale. So this pine cone probably has at least 100 little seeds. And every seed has the potential to become as big as this beautiful tree being that I'm sitting with here. I'm sitting between his roots, and he started from that tiny seed. This is one of his pine cones. It's so incredible when you think that everything this being was contained in that one tiny seed. So every pine cone contains an entire grove of trees. And their beautiful teaching about our heart desires is that every single desire that we have deep in our sacred hearts has the potential to be so much that we can't even imagine. And I will share with you just one personal story that will put this into perspective for you. When I was 18 and graduating from high school, I had this big desire to leave my small town where I grew up to go study where no one knew me. It was tradition in my town that everyone would go study in the nearby city, and so everyone knew each other. We grew up together from kindergarten to grade 12 and then continue on to college or university. And I so craved being around people that couldn't associate me with anyone that they knew that I had grown up with. I really craved my identity. And so I was granted this desire through my biology teacher, who happened to come from a city far on the east coast of Canada. And no one had even heard of this city in my little town. And so I did something that no one had ever thought of doing, which was to leap at the other end of the continent to study. And in doing so, I not only discovered myself without association to everyone who knew me, but it caused this ripple effect that to this day amazes me. It opened up the doors for students to have another alternative than the usual universities and colleges that were around that they could go to. They suddenly had this huge opportunity to look way beyond that box. And to this day, I hear about students that go to this university in Moncton, New Brunswick, because I started going there over 20 years ago. And also, 2 of my siblings ended up going to this city, also to study in different courses than I did, but they ended up meeting their spouses by going there and have beautiful kids. And when you think about it, there was no way I could have envisioned this as an 18-year-old, year old, what that one decision had the potential to do for so many other people. And this is the divine design of our true heart desires, the ones that are uniquely ours. They're not someone else's desire, they're uniquely our own. And when we commit to manifesting them, the magic is just so limitless. Really, it continues beyond time and space. And it is so beautiful because you see how your own desire in manifesting it manifests other people's desires as well. And it's such a beautiful and precious gift that we've been given to be co-creators this way and to just see this continuing. And so the beautiful, precious little pine cones and I have this invitation for you today. We'd love for you to think about just one precious heart desire that you have in your heart, and imagine that it is possible, absolutely possible. And what step can you take today, even if it's just believing that it's possible, to start manifesting it, to invite all the opportunities that are out there to help you manifest it? Because for me, the biggest step was to actually talk about my desire to study marine biology, because I love the ocean and this is what I felt might be a suitable career for me. And in talking about this with my biology teacher, she recommended this university in Moncton to me that I had never heard of. So sometimes it's just talking about your desire that will spark that beautiful unfolding of all these opportunities that will come to help you. And so with great love, we thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, do share. And wherever you are on our beautiful Mother Earth, I wish you incredible manifestations of your heart desires.